There's some funny stuff, right, about, like, you know, but what I'm doing now is I'm setting myself up as a spiritual teacher, right? Okay, so then there's some funny stuff. When you do this, you realise you've got to, like, when you walk the walk of being a spiritual teacher, you realise that there is stuff that you have to do that you know is going to, like, you know, rub people up the wrong way. It's going to annoy them, and like, they're not going to understand what you're trying to do, why you're doing this. And not only that, you, like me, I don't even understand why I'm doing it. It's like, well, I kind of do. I have an intuitive, instinctive understanding of why I have to do this. But I'm also not. I'm not. It's not like I'm 100% clear of why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know. Um, Now, the positive side of this is that I can relate to you. I mean, I haven't had myself. I've not had a spiritual teacher. So, setting myself up as a spiritual teacher when I've not had a spiritual teacher, I have to tell you these things because you need to know that I'm not any different to you. I'm not any more special than you. You know, you know, feeling my way in the dark. I'm just the person in front. That's all. I don't know any better than you. I'm feeling out the way myself. You know, in a way, I'm the one taking the most risks here. You know, and I'm taking the risks so that you have already seen somebody, you know, going ahead, so that you know you've got a good insight into what risks and what pitfalls are ahead. You know, because you've already witnessed somebody go ahead in front of you. You know, I'm doing you a massive favour. And the positive side for me is that if I do find anything really valuable, I've got the option then to decide whether or not I'm going to let you know about it or not, or keep it to myself. Okay. So it's not like I'm not doing this for no reason. The reason I'm doing it for you is that whilst you're behind me, you're actually helping me move forward. You know, you're creating, you're like a train. You're creating a train-like effect, so that it creates this momentum of moving forward. So that I've now got like 2 or 3 times as much or more momentum, and therefore, in a sense, power to move forward with. So I can go a lot further by doing it like this, rather than trying to do it on my own. And also, so everybody wins. This is the whole point. Everybody wins here. I'm getting further ahead. You have got someone that you can see moving further ahead, so you can, you know, learn from their mistakes and stuff. And you know, and I'm telling you now, I'm not going to tell you everything. If I find stuff that's particularly valuable and I think I can get more benefit for myself if I keep it for myself, I'm going to do that. Don't think that I'm all completely altruistic or anything, because I'm not. You know, I'm as honest as I feel I can be, and what makes sense to me to be that amount of honest, and which is, of course, as far as I'm concerned, more than most vast majority of people are prepared to be, or are capable of being. You know, and if you get anyone that's more honest than me, they probably ain't going to do you as much good as I am. You know, that's what I genuinely believe. You know, I've got my own way of dealing with ignorance, and my own precise measurements of ignorance, and where to sprinkle it and stuff like that, and that's my business. You know, the master doesn't reveal all his secrets to the pupil. You know, that would be ridiculous. It's completely stupid. I might as well shoot myself. You know, how do I know I can trust everyone that watches his videos? I don't. You know. So it's day 4. Okay, what we're going to do on day 4 is, well, we're evaluating all this stuff. We're looking at 4 different aspects of reality that all fit together into to make the Earth. Like, you've got the air, fire, and water that all come together to make the Earth. So we're on day 4 today. This is the 4th Day 4, the number 4 is to do with the elements, the quadrants, um, and also you've got to start doing your own work. All I need to do now is to tell you that this is about the 4 elements. Now you need to go and do your own research, because I haven't got the patience or the inclination. The other thing you need to do, by the way, before you start working on this video and the information in this video, go and take off your shoes and socks and wash your feet. It's very important. I can't explain why. This is one of those things that I need you to do that I don't even know why I need you to do it, but you need to do it, and I can't explain to you why because I don't know why, you know. But you do need to do it, because otherwise I will not feel satisfied that you're doing the necessary things to carry on this path. Now, if I'm going to set myself up as a spiritual teacher and you're going to be like a pupil, you've got to take me seriously. So you have to go and wash your feet. I don't even know why you have to do it, but you do have to do it. So go and wash your feet, not with soap, just with water. Just get all the dirt off and the sweat and stuff off, and spend the next half an hour to 40 minutes or an hour without any shoes on or socks. Just, you know, and maybe do that every day. And actually go out, preferably somewhere where you're connecting with the soil, barefoot, for, you know, at least 10 minutes a day. But the longer the better. The more you can spend with your feet connected with the soil and the earth magnetic field, the better. There's a lot more I want to say, but if you just go and study the 4 elements and how they relate to the tree of life and astrology, that will help you to move forward. And this is ideal for day 4. We're getting into the mental plane. The first 3 days have been the spiritual plane. We're now moving down into the mental plane. So you've got to do some mental work yourself. I can't just give you information so that you don't have to think. Part of going into the mental plane is that you've got to make your brain work. You've got to do some research. You've got to start putting the pieces together yourself. Okay?